Jack had been driving the late-night bus route for over a decade. The route was usually quiet, especially on weekdays. He knew every turn, every streetlight, and most of the regular passengers who took the bus at night. But tonight felt different. It was close to midnight when Jack noticed a man standing at the bus stop ahead. The man was dressed in an old-fashioned suit, and his face was partially hidden by a hat. Jack slowed down and opened the doors. The man stepped on, his shoes echoing on the metal floor of the bus. "Where to?" Jack asked, but the man simply handed him an old ticket, faded and torn. Without a word, he walked to the back of the bus and sat down. Jack glanced at the ticket and frowned. It was a type he hadn't seen in years, back when the bus company used paper tickets. Shrugging it off, Jack continued driving. As he drove through the quiet streets, Jack kept glancing at the rearview mirror. The man was sitting still, staring straight ahead. But every time Jack looked up, the man seemed to get closer, even though he hadn't moved from his seat. A chill ran down Jack's spine. He tried to focus on the road, but something compelled him to check the mirror again. This time, the man was sitting right behind him, his cold breath on Jack's neck. Jack's heart raced. "Sir, do you need anything?" he asked, trying to keep his voice steady. But when he turned around, the bus was empty. The man had vanished. Panicking, Jack slammed on the brakes and pulled over. He searched the bus, but there was no trace of the mysterious passenger. Trembling, he returned to his seat and glanced at the ticket still in his hand. It was no longer faded and torn. Instead, it was pristine, with today's date printed on it. Jack's eyes widened as he recognized the name on the ticket. It was his own. Suddenly, the bus's lights flickered, and the engine died. The last thing Jack heard was the eerie whisper of the man, "It's your stop now, Jack." The next morning, the bus was found abandoned by the side of the road. Jack was never seen again.